What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So I just got done watching Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury in Saudi Arabia, cruiserweight bout, 8-round bout. Tommy Fury won. Okay, won by decision. The judges with that was a little robbery. I mean, listen, not robbery with Tommy winning. I think Tommy deserved to win, but they had one judge had it going for Jake Paul. Didn't agree with that. I think it was 3-0 Tommy Fury. It was very close. Obviously, Jake Paul knocking down Tommy Fury in the 8th round. Tommy Fury was just dumb, okay? But anyway, we're going to break it down. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get right into it anyway. So we start off the fight, okay? First round, they're clinching. I mean, they're nervous fighters. They're unexperienced fighters. It's expected. The referee breaking them up. Let me just say with the referee, I mean, by rule, he was doing his job, but, I mean, it wasn't that dangerous to be getting involved so much. He deducted a point from Jake Paul early in the round, then later on in the round, deducted a point from Tommy Fury. I mean, by rule, yes, you got to deduct, but you don't got to. By rule, it is deserved a deduction, but referee could have cut some slack there. But either way, first couple rounds, Jake Paul, they started to drop their hands. Both of them dropped their hands, and I was getting mad because Tommy Fury seemed like the more powerful boxer, the better boxer, and he was landing punches on Jake Paul. And Jake Paul was getting shook. He was dropping his hands, but then Tommy would just stop throwing punches. Now I guess gassing out is a big factor. He doesn't want to gas out, but it doesn't have to be 4 or 5 more punches. It could just be, throw 1-2, shake Paul up, he drops his hands, throw another 2, throw another jab, throw another hook. That's it. You don't have to keep throwing 4 or 5 more punches. Just throw another punch, get another punch in there. Obviously, Jake Paul was looking exhausted. His hands were dropping, and Tommy Fury wasn't attacking. So I was getting a little mad. But Fury was taking that decision away. It was on the 6th round when I said, all right, well, as long as Fury does not get knocked out, Fury has this win. The only way Paul would have won that fight past the 6th round would have been a knockout. But then we saw Fury hits the canvas, which was just dumb. I mean, you got to stay up. You had the fight in the bag. One more round to go. Just stay up. And he gets dropped in the first minute. It was questionable, the drop too. I mean, he didn't really fall, but it was a knockdown. That was really, it's an 8-round fight. It was a little exciting. The first 2 rounds was a little boring, but it did definitely exceed my expectations. Jake Paul, he's a real boxer. We gotta stop the YouTube boxing now. I think he is a real boxer. I think he's a serious, legit boxer. A lot of negatives, obviously, to it. A lot of flaws Jake Paul has, obviously, but like I said, he's new. He only had 6 fights under his belt. This was his 7th fight. He's young. A lot of flaws, but I think he'll fix them. For a professional boxer, I think he's a professional boxer. Tommy Fury, he basically was a professional boxer. Obviously, fought a bunch of journeymen. I cut him some slack because, he just had a baby a couple weeks ago. Minimal training. So either way, he did underperform Tommy Fury. I think he should have, won every single round. I think he should have got the knockout. As a fighter who was much more experienced than Jake Paul, I was expecting that from Fury. But Jake Paul definitely did have a good performance. Let me just talk about the commentators too. Not so much the actual announcers, like the broadcasters, but the in-ring commentator, the guy walking around the mic interviewing. I don't know what was up with him. He was definitely biased towards Jake Paul, and then letting Logan Paul say all that stuff in between the rounds. That's not right. You don't give fans the mics and try to get in the boxers' minds. You don't do that. You do that before a fight, not during the fight. So I don't know, whoever that announcer was, that interviewer, whatever I guess you could call him, sideline reporter, they say in football. I don't know, he did a pretty poor job. But apparently there's going to be a rematch now. I guess Tommy Fury's going to be ranked. He had a medal and a belt. They be giving belts for everything nowadays. But I guess Fury will be ranked in the top 10 cruiserweight. Cruiserweight is one of the weakest divisions in boxing. But we need to see a lot more from Tommy Fury for him to be a world champion. Jake Paul, I don't know where this goes from here. This is definitely tough for his career. If he wanted to actually have a shot at the championship and shot in future in boxing, he needed to win tonight. If he gets the rematch, which I think there will be he already has a rematch clause, but if there actually will be a rematch and he loses again, it's definitely over. If he wins, I still don't see him ever becoming what he wants to be. I'm not trying to hate. It just, he needed to win this fight. It was hard for him, obviously. That's what boxing is. Professional, world champion, world high-class boxing. It's hard. It's not supposed to be easy. He needed to win that if he really wanted a shot. He didn't. He got outperformed. Landed pretty good shots, though, but I don't know. I think it's over for Jake Paul. with his future. Not hating. I mean, he does bring some excitement to boxing. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings on him. He brings a lot of excitement to boxing, in my opinion. I want to see him fight, but I just don't think he's that world-class boxer yet. Who knows? Fury, also, I don't think he's a world-class boxer either, but he's definitely, steps above Jake Paul. And once again, cruiserweight division, pretty weak division. If he is going to have a shot, that's the division to go for. Hope you guys enjoyed, though. Let me know what you guys think down below about the fight. Did Jake Paul win that fight, or did Tommy Fury actually win that fight? I think Tommy Fury obviously won 3-0, but judge scored it 2-1. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.